guys, welcome back to Belle's Hoyas. I know it's getting cold and winter in some parts of the world now, and so today I'm taking the chance to share with everybody some of my new Hoya blooms. I'm excited to share that with everyone. These are new Hoyas that has bloomed for me the first time, and I hope that these blooms can bring some warmth and cheer to everybody from my country here, tropical Singapore, to everyone. And without any further ado, let's go. Over this corner here, we have my lovely Walliniana splash. It's a very nice trailing Hoya and it's a relatively easy grower. Just look at the beautiful splash and the tiny adorable new growth. The highlight of the day today is to really show everyone its lovely blooms. It's got a number of blooms over here. There's one here, another one, and one more, and another one. So it's really amazing for a tiny Hoya like this in a 3-inch pot. This particular Hoya is a frequent bloomer, and these blooms are really cute. As you can see from here, they're just very precious, and they also smell heavily, just like floral scent, and it's also very strong. For this particular Hoya, the blooms actually really have quite a strong scent. As some of you may know, Hoyas usually smell the strongest at night, but for Walliniana, even the daytime you can actually pretty much smell it. And I'm lucky that this is quite a nice scent. Just to show everybody, this one is not open yet, whereas this one is already open. And just look at how cute and furry they are. And the blooms usually last for about 4 to 6 days, and this is a really quite easily grower for me over here. Over here, Uncinata has flowered, and the flowers have just closed. So it's very interesting that the closed up flowers actually look exactly like the buds before they open. So this is something I just want to share with you guys. Just look at that, it's really cute. And just right down here, my Undulata is putting up a new growth. I'm really happy to share this news with everyone. Just look at how cute and adorable the new growth is. Just over here. And moving over to this side, Patricia is budding up. It wasn't doing very well for the past couple of weeks because I was away, and it was actually slightly underwatered. But now it's back to its normal self and has put up quite a few buds, as you can see here. This is a really nice Hoya, one of my favorites with very stunning blooms. And moving on, right at the back here, just look at that. This is a rather small Hoya. I'm going to put the name right up on the description so you can have a look. But this particular Hoya has put up 2 peduncles simultaneously, and just look at that. Isn't it just amazing? It's a very small plant that's grown from 3-leaf cutting, I believe, and this has been going on for I think close to 6 months, and it has put up 2 peduncles with buds, and they look very promising. I think they're going to open up very soon, so I will show everybody once that happens. So do remember to subscribe if you have not done so, so that you will not miss the flowers when they open. and this is the first time it's going to flower for me, so I'm really excited about that, and I cannot wait to show everybody how they look like. And the next Hoya I would like to introduce everybody here is this very lovely Hoya Linearis SSP Armory. I'm sorry guys, as you know, I'm not very good at pronouncing names of Hoyas, but I try my best. So this one is a new addition to my collection and is a rather big plant. The leaves are very thin. It's a thin leaf Hoya, and you can see it's got a dark green color. Foliage wise is not very special looking, but the thing about this particular Hoya is it's quite a fast grower in my condition, which is humid and hot all year round, and it does flower quite readily as well. And as you can see, it has put up several peduncles over there as well, and here. And I just want to share the happy news with everyone that I currently have a set of flowers that are blooming. Just look at that. The shape of the flowers are pretty similar to Campanulata, if you guys are familiar with that particular Hoya, and my Cystiantha splash as well. And the flowers are relatively large in size. The shape is bell shape, so it's very similar to the two Hoyas that I mentioned earlier. However, the difference is you can see that there's a very kind of a hint of pink or maybe violet color on this particular flowers, and they are just so beautiful. I mean, it's just such a sweet pink color. Sorry guys, it's a bit low, so I am trying to see if I could get a better view of it, and trying not to you know, break it, because that has happened before with my Imperialis, so I'm trying to be very careful here. So the flowers have no scent. So far I've not detected any scent from this particular blooms, whereas Cystiantha splash has a lemongrass scent. Perhaps there might be a scent later this evening, because Hoya flowers usually have you know, a stronger scent at night. So I will update you guys later if I could detect a scent. But yeah, I just want to share this very beautiful blooms with everybody here. And over here we have my Walliniana splash. It's very beautiful splashy leaves, and it's budding up. This is an older peduncle that is budding up again, and I believe I have shown the flowers to you guys before. So yeah, it's budding up again, so I'm happy to see that. And up here is one of my new addition to my collection as well. This is the Hoya Memoria. It is having a new growth, so you can see a new leaf over there. It's doing well. Just happy with that. And up here I spotted two new peduncles, and if I follow the trail of the vines, this one is coming from my Sulawesiana, which is the plant here. And I'm really excited because this is the first time that my Sulawesiana is you know, going to flower if it eventually buds up. So I'm really excited because the flowers are really cute and furry. So do keep an eye for my new updates. When it does bud up, I will definitely show a new video with everybody here. And this second peduncle is coming from my Bertonia inside there. This one is grown from a small cutting. Previously, I actually grown it from I think a 6 or 8 leaf 4-note cutting, and it has become a very big plant now, and it's the first time it's putting up a peduncle, so I'm really happy with that. Moving over to this corner here, this is my busy corner. I have Rubida that is very happy. Just put up a bowl of ambels here, very lovely peachy flowers, and a second set of flowers over there as well. Just really beautiful. Just look at the red inners, the contrast with the peachy outers. I think that's a really beautiful flower. And of course, my Canosa is, very happy and hardworking. Got one there, 2 here. Just look at that. Some more buds. This is another one. This one is the older one. You can see that it's kind of turning a bit dark. I believe it's going to drop off very soon. And another set of new buds here. This is my lovely Canosa that I'm sure I've talked about it many times, and I'm really blessed that it's doing well and it's blessing me with many flowers so that I can share that with everybody here. And I'm really excited to share with everyone. In fact, it was a surprise for me because I didn't realize it has flowered. Can you spot something bright deep inside there? Just look at this shy maiden blooms over here. Just look at how lovely it is. Just a very delicate pink color, and actually there are 2 peduncles, and I'm really pleasantly surprised because I did not even realize that it has bloom until I sort of accidentally spotted it. So I'm really happy to share that with everybody here. And guess where this flower is coming from? This lovely sweet Hoya flower is actually from my Latifolia variegata. I mean, I think, as most of you might know, I have this Hoya with me for a while already. I mean, it's been doing very well, giving me very gorgeous foliage and, so much growth, as you can see. But it has actually never flowered. So this actually is the first time it has successfully, put up a peduncle and has flowered for me. And it's not just one flower. I mean, it's not just one peduncle. It's actually 2. It's really hidden deep inside there. So, if I didn't sort of accidentally spot it, I might have really missed it. I'm trying to take a good shot for everybody to see and appreciate it. Let me just look at that. So beautiful. And moving down here, I have my orchids that are happily in bloom. Just very cute ones. My standard dendrobiums that are really nice and cheery in purple vibrant colors. And over there is my azaleas, my ever blooming azaleas that is doing well as well. Just have to prevent them from getting fungal infections. And next, I just want to show everybody this new blooms that I spotted from my Memoria. This one is a relatively easy grower according to many Hoya growers that I know. It's quite a common one. But again, this is the first time it has put out a peduncle for me. So I'm really grateful and excited to share that with everybody here as well. I've grown this one from a really tiny cutting of like maybe 2 leaves, and it has put up so much new growth. I mean, you can see it's put up so much new growth, including a peduncle with buds. My Kaimuki Hoya is a relatively slow grower, but just look at the gorgeous leaves. I mean, the veining as well as the sheen on the leaf, and it's a big one as well. And you can see it's putting up some new growth over there. And over here is my lovely red Oncidium orchids that has just bloomed today, and various propagations that I am currently doing. You can see there's just a lot of plants everywhere. I mean, Hoyas everywhere. I've got my Kalimantan, my parasitica Hot Splash, my Isabel Chanii, my Imperialis Red, and my gorgeous Cystiantha Splash. This is really a very nice Hoya with, just look at the leaves. It's just so deep green. I guess I can share with everyone that if you prefer foliage over flowers, then maybe you should give your Hoyas less light, because the leaves would be darker in green like this. I've got another example here. They would be really like this gorgeous dark green. And just look at the splash. It's amazing. But I feel that if they are in under low light, they do tend to flower. They don't tend to flower so readily, but the foliage will be like a really lovely deep green color like this. Whereas for my Cystiantha Splash that is more exposed to light, you can see that the leaves are more of a light lime green in color, but they would flower more readily. As you can see, it's budding up over here, and it's also budding up over there, so it would flower more easily, but the leaves would be less of a deep green. And we've got my this is elliptica, which is budding up there as well. Just several Hoyas twining around each other. I've got my Sulawesi, SP Sulawesi, my elliptica, my Phylora. This is the front. And moving downwards, I just realized that my Calistophilia has just opened its blooms, everybody. Just look at how beautiful they are. I mean, it doesn't even look real, to be honest. It's just so nicely formed that it doesn't even look like it's a real kind of flower, in my opinion. But it is really obviously real and really cute and lovely. Just want to show that to everybody. Calistophilia flowers don't usually last for a long time. They usually last for only 2-3 days, so the beauty is really quite short-lived, and you really need to take time to enjoy them while they are here. And of course, the leaves, the foliage are really beautiful as well. So I think this one is really a very nice Hoya to have. And another thing about Latifolia is, based on my personal experience, it's not a very fast grower. I noticed that it doesn't like too much light comparatively to some other Hoyas. So in fact, after I shifted it over here to this area, which is like partially shaded and away from the strong light, it seems happier. As you can see, it's like together with like a lot of other Hoyas, it seems happier, and it's actually flowering. So it is actually happy, and it does prefer somewhat a more shaded area. And moving over to this corner is where I keep my smaller Hoyas, mostly my propagated Hoyas. I just want to share some of the lovely foliage that I have here. This one is a common Obovata variegata, but I really like this new leaf. Just look at that. I mean, there's a combination of variegation plus splash. I mean, what else can we ask for, right? I mean, it's just so beautiful that it almost looks like it's a fake one. And over here, this is my small pot of Hoya Linearis. It's quite challenging to grow it here in Singapore because Linearis is actually a Hoya that's found in cooler areas of the world. So Singapore is a little bit too hot, but I'm trying my best to keep one. And this one, touchwood, seems to be doing pretty okay now. It was grown from a tiny two-note cutting, and it's now managed to put out a few more notes. So fingers crossed that is doing okay. So just to touch on a little bit about the care of Linearis for anyone that is like trying to grow it in more tropical or hotter country like myself. I try to put it away from direct sun, though it needs to be exposed to bright light because it does like relatively bright light, but it cannot be exposed to direct sun because it will burn the leaves. And it's quite sensitive in terms of watering. Usually I will allow the media to dry out before watering again because I noted that it's also quite susceptible to root rot. So I hope that helps for anyone that is looking after this particular Hoya as well. And if you have any further questions or anything you want to know about any particular Hoya, you could comment on the comment sections below, and I would try to answer them as much as I can. I'm not a Hoya expert. I'm just a Hoya lover and grower, so I will try my best to share with everyone based on my personal experience. And over here is another of my Oncidium orchids that's really lovely and beautiful. Just look at that, and this is the front there. And I would like to share with everybody, this one is a new addition to my collection as well. It's not a stranger to many, I believe. This is the Compacta, but this is the variegata form. Just look at that. The new leaves are pink in color, just like Crimson Queen. New leaves will come in pink, and once it matures, it will return back to this green and white color. So these are new leaves as well. Compacta is a relatively slow grower. And speaking about Compacta, Hoya Compacta, I've got a very tiny one here that was gifted to me, like a very small one, only about 3 leaves. And I just sort of tried to grow it, and I'm very happy to say that it has since been doing very well. It's thriving. It has put up this new growth, and in fact, to my surprise, it has even formed a peduncle and is flowering, you guys. Just look at that. I mean, the flowers are just very sweet in pink, It's very similar to Hoya Compacta 8, and this one is just really cute. Once again, this Hoya has proven to me that small Hoyas can flower, as I've shared before. When I first started growing Hoya, I was mistaken, and I heard that, oh, you need to have a big mature Hoya plant before it could even like give you flowers. But this guy over here has proven that wrong. This is only like a 2-inch pot, and it has put up a peduncle and it's flowered successfully. And I believe I have shared with everybody as well top 3 tips for a Hoya to flower. I would put it down in the description below, the link to that video. They do not need to be big to flower, as this one has proven to us, as well as earlier on this one has shown us that, you know, it's a tiny plant again in a 2 to 3 inch pot, and it has put up 2 peduncles and it's going to flower anytime very soon. This one as well, it's not a big plant and it has a active peduncle with buds as well. And of course my emery plant is also a very small one, another kind of 2.5 inch pot, and it's happily budding out and it's going to flower again very soon. I'd like to share with everyone this particular Hoya over here. That is one of my newer Hoyas to my collection as well. Just look at the leaves, the veining. This one is the SP Sungei Buloh, and it's twining up over here, and I believe it's happy because it's also put up a peduncle with buds. And I'm also super excited about this one because I've not seen the flowers before yet. So definitely, you know, once it blooms, I would share that with everyone. Just look at that, so cute. I believe the flowers probably would be either yellow or maybe white color. And over here we have this Hoya here with some lightly splashed leaves. This one is type of Canosa. It was traded with me, so I'm not exactly sure what's the variety of Canosa this is. It has put up a very vigorous and long vine, and I just want to share with you guys here that you can see that it has put up a super long vine all the way up there, and it has actually formed a peduncle with buds, and it's actually just about to open up, as you can see from here. I am literally taking this video like from upwards, and it's like hanging around. I tried to tape it to the wall, but it has escaped, and now it's just sort of swinging in the wind, and is going to open up very soon. And this video is taken a day later. I just want to include that in to show you guys that it has opened up. Just look at that. It's a really beautiful, stunning round ball hanging in the middle of the air. And guys, it's raining today again, so you will hear thunder and some baby raining sounds. So this Hoya, I guess now that it's fully open, this is the Canosa dark pink, Canosa red, you can call. And it's really a beautiful ball of flower, really stunning colors with the big burgundy color. And just do a close-up, so I will not say anything. Sorry guys, it's very very high up there in the ceiling, as you can see. So I'm just trying to take a good picture to show everyone. And once again, thank you for taking time to join me in my Hoya garden. I hope you enjoy my video just as much as I enjoy making this video for everyone. So do remember to subscribe, comment and like the video so we can share our Hoya joys with the Hoya community throughout the world. And Christmas is just round the corner. I have also made a short festive Christmas Hoya video that I'm going to put on the link up here. I wish everyone happy holidays. I will see you in the next one soon. Bye!